What's going on, good people? Podcast number 20, whatever it says.
Whoa. You didn't start it off how you're supposed to. It's good people, we're live.
Wow.
Start it off. Go ahead. Let's start it over.
What's going on, good people?
We're live.
Podcast number 20, whatever it says, because
Yep.
I honestly can't remember at this point.
And we
But
never
you see
can
it,
remember.
that part. Shout out to the sponsors, thedrumcoaches.com.
All day.
Sign up for the starter squad. Only two options, monthly or yearly. If you sign up for the yearly, you get 2 months off every year. The Drum Tracks app. Oh, also on the website, we'll be having camps as well. So if you're trying to get faster, build speed, build confidence, learn how to shed, learn how to do stuff that you can apply to music. Yeah, we got that on the site as well. So sign up. Drum Tracks app, download it for free. Stream all tracks for free. If you sign up for the Drum Coaches, you'll be able to download all tracks for free as well. That's another perk if you come on over. If you want to support us, that's how you support us. Okay?
Facts.
Stop saying you've been rocking with us since day one and you ain't supporting. That's right. It's offering time. It's offering time.
Oh, my goodness.
We are a tithing
Can we get the
church.
musicians over there to start
Because the
some good
word of
offering
God
music, huh?
teaches
Yes.
tithing.
What is it?
Uh-huh.
What is that?
And our experience gives witness to tithing.
Because I was young. My God, today. And now I'm old and I have never. See, you got to let the foot got to come up.
Got to come up. And
Seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed, Ababosha,
forgot to turn the heater off.
begging bread. Now,
The app, anything if you want to download stuff.
oh, yes, and if you're not a member of the drumcoaches.com and you're trying to download tracks, hit the web store. The links are in the description of wherever you're watching this. And if you're listening, still look in the description.
Put your phone on silent.
You just had the fan do its thing, and you're trying to. You're just mad because the last time the phone went off, it was you. You got a whole phone call, had a whole conversation. Anyway,
Moving right along.
to the topic, yo. Today,
Right.
I have a quick question for you guys. I mean, we'll talk about it, but I really want to know what you think about it in the comments. Is speed important? I've seen over the years people talk about it. I've seen over the years on social media, some people think that speed is a good thing. Some people think that speed is just something that happens naturally as you get better on the drums. And what do you think? Is speed important?
What are you referring to when you say speed is important?
Like, do you feel like it's important to be able to play fast on the drums?
Play fast. Okay, I was going to say.
That's what I'm talking about.
I thought you were also talking about learning fast. I think.
No, I'm talking about the
in
ability
both
to play
aspects,
fast.
yes. When you need to be able to learn quick, because the quicker you can learn, people will call you for more gigs. Because they're like,
For sure.
man, he learns quick, it's fast. Even if things are at the last minute, they catch it. I mean, don't let them walk over you, though. Make sure they send it in advance, send the music in advance. But, yes, you need to learn music fast. But now playing fast, I do believe it is important. The reason being is you want to have the ability.
Come on.
Don't.
The ability.
Oh, I thought you was about to turn on the keyboard and try to
No.
back me up. You need to have the ability
silent.
to play fast. In all aspects, like I used to play sports, and I used to play basketball. They wanted us to be able to run the fastest. That doesn't mean you're going to be running sprints the entire game, but you need to be able to sprint at a moment's notice. So
See, it's quiet. It's almost you don't want the game speed to be your capacity. You got to be able to go faster than that so that you can be at game speed for longer periods of time.
Absolutely, and it's the same.
That's
with,
what you're saying.
Same with playing the drums. Same with. I mean, it's like when you drive a car. Your car can go up to 130 miles an hour. Some people up to 200 miles an hour. That doesn't mean you're gonna actually do it.
Right.
But you need to be able to do it.
See, it's quiet.
And on top of that, there's some songs, some bands you play in where the music is faster, and if you don't have the ability to play it faster.
It sounds like you feel like your help is coming on.
Brody, it's quiet in this place. Because, see, a lot of these people are saying you don't need all of that because there are some people who were successful without having speed.
Right.
So that doesn't mean they didn't have it. They just didn't showcase it. Some people don't have it, and they talk bad about it. They just want to make you feel bad because they don't practice their speed. So you can be successful. Like if you're playing in a band where it's all country tunes and that's all you're going to do, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to have to play any blast beats
and
have to have this crazy double bass speed to to be able to play that gig. So there are people who are successful, but I still think it's important for those people who are playing country gigs to know that, okay, their BPMs are probably not going past 130, but be able to play a song at 175 comfortably. Just
Come on.
That's it. Just comfortably. They may not ever do a song at 175, but you can do it. So now, if they do pull out a song at 140, which is faster than your max, which is 130, you're like, oh, that's nothing. I can do that in my sleep.
Exactly.
And so, in that aspect of it, that's just speed of BPM. It's not necessarily having to do with chops, but the question was, is speed important? So I think speed is important in all aspects. So if you're in a band that allows chops, it's definitely important that you go faster than what the norm is. If your max is 150, you should be practicing at 180, 190, 200 even. So therefore, if y'all happen to do a cut that's 155, 160,
Yep.
you're in there like swimwear, family.
Easy money. And you said something. No, like I'm trying to make sure that I say this correctly.
Yeah.
You said something about man, I'm starting to forget it now. But at the end of the day, what you were saying is true. You got to be able to go faster than what is required of you. Oh, you said some people aren't fast. They play certain gigs, but they're not fast because they don't practice their speed. Now, I have a question for you.
Oh,
my question is this. Do you feel like speed is something that happens just gradually because you were practicing? Or do you feel like to actually get to that level of speed that we see that the great drummers are playing, that is something that you actually have to intentionally try and work on doing? Or do you feel like that just naturally happens?
I don't feel because I don't have emotions, but I think.
First of all, you're a human being. You got to stop.
Right. Come on, man.
Go ahead.
Podcast,
you do have emotions, but go ahead.
So I think that you have to intentionally do it. Now, those people who say that they're naturally gifted and all of that, there may be some people who had an ability, but they worked on it since they were kids.
Yes.
So
yes,
you may be starting late, and you have to have intention to catch them.
Sure.
And they didn't have that intention. They just sat down and played, but that was still them practicing it,
right?
And building it over time.
Yes, because at the end of the day, there's certain people, like even in the gym, there's people who have natural strength, right? Who are just naturally strong. Now they're not gonna just. I've never worked out before and bench 450 pounds. But there are some people who are, I've seen it, where we started working out, we're in high school, and this guy's putting up 225 pounds, and we've been in the gym for a month. He's had natural strength from the beginning.
But he had natural strength because he was lifting things at the house, whatever those things were.
Sure.
Even if it was I was taking out the trash and the trash was heavy.
Right.
I'm naturally strong because I do those things.
And so at the end of the day, there's going to be variation, right, in how fast someone naturally is or how fast
how quick people can actually build that.
Or how quick someone that, yes, there's just because we're all different biologically. However, there's not that you can't work on it to get faster, and you do need to be intentional about it, just like anything else on the drums. You don't just stumble into groove that feels amazing. You have to like be intentional about working on it, and it's the same thing with anything else. So I personally do think that speed is not a byproduct of just practicing groove or just practicing rudiments. Speed is a byproduct. If you're practicing rudiments, speed is a byproduct of practicing them fast. Speed is like strength is a byproduct of you lifting heavy weight and most likely weight that is almost too heavy for you to lift. Then your body adjusts and you lift heavier weight. That's just the way it works. Speed, I feel like, is the same way.
And for people who are trying to gain that speed, also understand tracking your progress through video is great, and also know it's just like looking at yourself in the mirror. You don't think you're changing. You don't think you're getting faster. You think you're still slow, but we can tell because we don't hear you play all the time.
Yes.
And as you watch video back, you're going to have to compare it to an older video. Don't compare a video you did today to 2 weeks ago because that is not going to work. Compare a video you did today to something 6 months ago, 7 months ago, 8 months ago, and then you'll notice like, wow, I have been improving. So
right, and so when I ask the question if speed is important, I'm not saying is it important for you to play 1,000 miles per hour on a country gig. I'm not asked. That's not what I'm saying. We're talking about the
country music with smack if drummers was playing faster.
What I'm saying is, do you feel like it's important to be able to play with speed? And the answer from us is absolutely yes. It makes sense in for whatever style that you're trying to do to be able to do more than what is required of the style.
And it is also important for you drummers who don't have speed and criticize people who work on speed to definitely shut the front door.
You got to stop.
Brody, you got to stop.
You got to stop.
Shut the
people who can't or who don't. And this is the other thing. Stop classifying yourself. In my opinion, I think it's terrible when people classify themselves as a pocket drummer.
Oh, Brody, that's another podcast.
We'll talk about it.
That's the next podcast.
But you gotta stop.
Stop, Brody.
You gotta stop. You gotta
stop, bro. That's the next podcast.
All right.
You better believe it. Hey, next week we dropping that podcast for sure. That is for sure the next podcast. Y'all gotta stop.
All right, yo. We running out of time.
That's right. We're trying to keep it under 10 minutes. Hashtag all the way through. Like, comment.
Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notifications button.
Hit the share.
Hit the share button.
Share button.
Let these people know, man, that we got this thing going on, man. If you guys like it, if you're digging it, drop your questions in the comments as well. If you got your questions, drop your opinions, man. If you guys say something dope, we might even respond to it. And dang it.
Phone again.
Also
subscribe to the Drum Tracks app YouTube channel as well. We're dropping videos over there twice a week as well. So
maybe a little more. You never know.
Hit
the notifications button everywhere.
And hit the drumcoaches.com button and sign up.
Listen.
So that we can keep doing all this free content for you, family.
We need your money.
We need listen, keep it a buck. Support financial. You family, we need your money.
Yeah, man.
Your paper. So that we can be out here.
We have so many things.
Balling.
We got so many things in the works, man. We'll let you guys know about it. We'll let you guys know what we got in the works for y'all.
All right, good people.
Till next time.
We're out of here.
Peace.
Peace.